except where them hands, where them holes, where them throws, you know what I'm saying?
This is why I train in martial arts.
All right, I'm supposed to be able to use this by fair use, right? Okay, so the man speaking here, if you don't know, that's Professor Griff of the famous rap group Public Enemy. And this whole entire video is about how Africans are being treated in China right now because of COVID-19. I cannot recommend watching the whole video for anybody who's not 18 because they go into all kinds of topics. I'll just say that. But this part is pertinent to martial arts. I was watching them because I was saying I'm being too narrow-minded. I need to get away instead of obsessing about my favorite hobby all the time. But yet, hip-hop was also my second favorite hobby, and I still watch Griff. But anyway, check out what happened to him in the store.
I experienced something myself. I was at Whole Food, and I'm not thinking. I got in order to speak to people, I had to drop my mask in order to talk to people. I put it back on, but I'm got gloves on and I'm pushing the cart. But I guess I got too close to a sister, and she actually threw a sidekick.
She threw a what?
She threw a sidekick, like a kick.
Are you serious?
Yeah, but that's serious. She was basically like 6 feet, and that's all she said. And I was like, wow. So we really have kind of bought into what the media is selling us. You understand what I'm saying? Now we're looking at how I experienced something.
She threw a sidekick. She threw a sidekick at this man so he wouldn't get close to her in the store. This is not how we should be using martial arts. You should not be sidekicking people because they accidentally get too close to you. The only reason why he didn't get hit is because Professor Griff is a martial artist. And he has been in the martial arts for a long time, whether you know it or not. This is not how I would want anybody that I have taught to behave. I do not want you sidekicking people to keep them away from you because of COVID-19. Now, yeah, it's kind of funny, but it's also pathetic. You know what she could have done? If he's getting too close, just move. Or put your hand up, hey, 6 feet, buddy. She kicked at him because she feels that he is beneath her, in my opinion. Because she feels like he is a low status male. She didn't know it was the famous Professor Griff, the intellectual from the rap group Public Enemy. She decides, I'm going to play it again.
Something myself. I was at Whole Food, and I'm not thinking. I got in order to speak to people, I had to drop my mask in order to talk to people. I put it back on, but I'm got gloves on and I'm pushing the cart. But I guess I got too close to a sister, and she actually threw a sidekick.
She threw a what?
She threw a sidekick, like a kick.
Yeah, she threw a sidekick.
Yeah, but that's serious. She was basically like 6 feet, and that's all she said. And I was like, wow. So we really have kind of bought into what the media is selling us. You understand what I'm saying? Now we're looking at how the headlines are saying Black people now are the #1 carriers and the number one demographic that's passing this thing on. Because of the
Was it a white person that kicked at her? Kicked at him? Was it a so-called Asian person that kicked at him? Was it a so-called Hispanic person that kicked at him? Was it a Native American person that kicked at him? Was it an East Indian person that kicked at him? It was a black person who kicked at him. Most likely another black American who kicked at him. No. This is like something from the Chappelle show. I swear, it's like, no. I don't. Let me stop right now. The only thing I got to say, honestly, is just no. No. If you training with me, no, this is not how I want you to use what you've been taught. So, like I was saying, no. I mean, I want to laugh, but still, it's ridiculous. That's how fights break out. She lucky she kicked at who she kicked at. She lucky she kicked at him. I'm not saying that I would have went upside her head, but I think there's plenty of people that would have went upside her head. And then you know what? And then by the time it got on the news, it'd be, oh, this man attacked this poor woman for no reason, right? I think that I think my students know better. But in case there's somebody out there that don't know better, that is not how we use the martial arts. We do not use them to sidekick people during COVID-19 because they get too close. Unless he was attacking her, there was no reason to do that. And like I alluded to in another video, maybe she saw it. I hope it's not my fault. If there is a technique that you want to use to keep people at a distance, or that would be really good distance, it would be the sidekick. That's like your longest attack tool that you have in your arsenal would be a side kick or maybe a front stomp kick. I don't think a front stomp kick is something that's in traditional Taekwondo, but it's under my lexicon, even if I don't grade you on it, because it's a technique I've learned. So anything where you can turn, especially the side kick, because you can turn that bottom foot to the side and really extend the body out. So please do not side kick gentlemen or ladies in the grocery store to keep them at a distance. Just tell them to move away, or just move away yourself. So thanks for watching this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Please share this with people. You like to talk about the martial arts and peace, and thank you for your time. Don't make no sense.
Where the kicks at?